The 810 Compact is my favourite board in the range, and let me tell you why. It is the ultimate versatile, transportable surf sup. It is such a fun surf shape when you're out on the water in a non-compromising package. Ultimately, it folds down to just half the size of a conventional sup, giving you a super small package, but still comes with the full-size Titan 2 pump to be able to get your board up to that all-important pressure to be able to perform when surfing in the waves. Now, the shape of it, let's start with the outline shape. You've got a really nice wide standing area here of 29 inches wide, and then the length at 810 gives you that nice glide. It gives you that really nice speed when trying to catch a wave, and actually that sort of roll-in phase of a wave before the wave builds shape. You can pump the board easily onto that, allowing you to set up your line and get into your surf stance very early on. As you step back down the board, you get this lovely drawn out, slim profile shape into that pintail, which allows you to be able to get your weight right to the back of the board onto the kick pad and drive the board around the fins. It ultimately is a longboard style in terms of flaring the board rather than using and engaging the rails. Your carry handle here in the center is fully removable. So you can undo the Velcro and move it out of the way of the standing area to this shoulder point here. That not only frees up your standing area to ensure that there's no tripping or snagging issues when you're surfing on the board, but also allows you to easily control and grab the board if you fall off when you're surfing on the waves. To carry the board, when you have moved the handle, there's also a very small built-in EVA block here to be able to wedge your fingers under and carry the board along when you're up and down the beach. Now you've got a super grippy, square cut main standing section, which has then got a break before you get back to the kick pad to allow you to orientate yourself without looking down. And the natural fold line, living central hinge on the board, acts as a perfect center point to be able to orientate yourself on the board. You've got your quad stringers here to offer that stiffness, which act as slack lines. So as you inflate the board, various pressure gradients engage these quad stringers at different points, giving you that ultimate stiffness in the board, which is so important when you're on the wave face. And of course, at 4 inches thick, you don't compromise on that surfing performance. But to do that, you need the additional stiffness of the battens. So our RSS patented stiffening system are battens which get inserted at 1 psi to give you up to 40% increased stiffness on these boards. The board itself is made of a next generation Weave MSL 1000 using our PACT technology. Ultimately, it's a super fine fiber matrix inside there, which allows us to reduce the inner substrate of our weld material, ultimately to give you a super light but super durable board. In fact, the board weighs just 7.7 kilograms, about 17 pounds, and will take riders up to about 85 to 90 kilograms, so 185 to 200 pound riders on here, depending on your experience level in the waves. You've got a shoulder mount here for attaching a GoPro or a phone mount if you want to, and then on the underside here we have our twin click fin system. It's compatible with FCS fins, so you can change up depending on your style and conditions on the day, but ultimately the twin fins on there click in and give you that real nice, not only agile turning performance, but just as importantly, that straight line performance to be able to get out the back of the break and be able to travel around and catch the waves as the tides come in and out or the different reefs pick up different swells. For me, it's the ultimate travel companion. I take it pretty much anywhere I go because I know that I can get on the water if there's any swell forecast and have a really fun session which is going to up my wave count and get me on the water and improve my sup surfing much more. So there you have it, the 810 Compact, the ultimate inflatable surf sup. Happy paddling.